11 months after the chiral network connected the entire United Cities of America, Sam Porter now lives a secluded life in Mexico with Lou. Fragile arrives at his home and informs him that she has formed a new company, Drawbridge, which has been contracted by the UCA to extend the chiral network to Mexico. Fragile asks Sam to activate the chiral network terminal's bridges left behind in Mexico, just like he did with the United States. Sam reluctantly agrees on the condition that both he and Lou be pardoned by the UCA, and because his route will take him to a lab Deadman is working at. He leaves while Fragile takes care of Lou. Arriving at the lab, Sam views a recording left behind by Deadman explaining that he had discovered an anomaly in southern Mexico dubbed a Plate Gate, which acts as a portal to Australia where other Death Stranding survivors reside. In addition, Deadman found out that for unknown reasons, Lou was assigned a BB-ID number that belonged to an already decommissioned BB, meaning that Lou is not actually registered in the UCA's system. Furthermore, Deadman reveals his lifespan is running out, and has decided to travel to his beach. Sam returns home only to discover that it had been assaulted by an unknown armed group. While Fragile managed to survive, Lou was killed. 1 month later, Sam continues to grapple with Lou's death when he is invited by Fragile to board her ship, the DHV Magellan, to travel through the Plate Gate so they can link Australia to the chiral network. On board, he meets Fragile's crew, Tarman and Dollman, Drawbridge's mysterious benefactor, Charlie, and the leader of the automated public assistance company, the President. The President explains that by connecting all of Australia to the chiral network, it should activate additional plate gates that will be able to connect all of the world's continents together. Drawbridge members Rainey and Hartman are also eventually join the crew. Sam commences his mission, but is impeded by the apparent return of Higgs, who now commands an army of ghost mechs that terrorize the Australian survivors. In addition, Sam is drawn into Tarfall anomalies where he is forced to fight a spectral soldier named Neil Vanna who apparently has connections to Lou. After his first encounter with Neil, Sam recovers a chrysalis containing a girl Fragile decides to name Tomorrow. Eventually, Sam is able to defeat Neil permanently, but not before the latter gives him a memory device left behind by Sam's late wife Lucy. The data inside fully explains that Lou is actually Sam's daughter who was thought killed along with Lucy in a voidout. As the daughter of a repatriate, Lou was secretly abducted by Bridges and designated BBOO, the very first Bridge baby. However, for reasons unknown, Lou was put into storage until Sam came across her. Neil was a smuggler who helped smuggle brain-dead pregnant women from Mexico into the UCA to meet their demand for BBs. He happened to be a childhood acquaintance of Lucy and attempted to help her and Lou escape from Bridges. Meanwhile, Higgs lays siege to the final network hub needed to complete the Australian chiral network. Sam and Drawbridge fight their way through Higgs mechs and activate the hub, completing the chiral network. The President then betrays Drawbridge, revealing that he is in fact an amalgamation of 4,000 human souls connected to APAS. He explains that he intends to use the expanded chiral network to forcibly seclude all humans away in their beaches to completely negate the risk of encountering BTs, thus protecting them from the Death Stranding. He further adds that he brought Higgs back and provided him the ghost mechs to act as a threat that would force Australia to adopt the chiral network for protection. Charlie then reveals himself as Die Hardman, and explains he was already aware of the President's plans and secretly reprogrammed Sam's Cupid so that the President can be disconnected from APAS and the chiral network, removing his threat to humanity. However, despite the President being defeated, Higgs returns and captures Tomorrow, revealing that she is actually Lou in adult form. Since she is Sam's daughter and has a connection to Amelie, she is the next extinction entity. And Higgs intends to use her to continue his original plot of ushering the last stranding to destroy all of humanity. Sam and Drawbridge pursue Higgs to the beach containing APAS, and Sam is able to defeat Higgs, who is subsequently killed by Lou. Unfortunately, Fragile dies after ensuring Lou's safety, revealing she had actually been killed by Higgs when he originally assaulted Sam's home. Fragile's Ka managed to cling to life until she could ensure Lou's safety. As Drawbridge returns to the world of the living, Lou views Neil's memories and sees that both Neil and Lucy were killed by Bridges in order to secure Lou. Lou herself survived Higgs' attack when Fragile teleported her to Neil's beach and entrusted her safety to Neil's ghost. Having recovered all of her memories, Lou has an emotional reunion with Sam. A post-credits scene then shows an older Lou who has become a porter like her father, preparing to enter a plate gate.